Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
He's
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Throwing his dart. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here's Dart. It's complete to Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Giants.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing again is Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. And a solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
A gain of 15. And the Giants, 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
To the air again, Dart. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Dart going to look to throw here. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Oh, he fakes the spike. And that'll be caught. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
To throw is Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Captain.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Dobbins running out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Bombers. Ready.
Nix from the shotgun. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. It's solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Chill.
Back to throw. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Captain.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Gets this quickly to Ingram. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It's a gain of 16
Mark
yards.
that as a gain of 16 to
That's
set them
good
up
for
first
a
and goal.
Broncos.
Well, no
First
question,
down.
this is exactly how they wanted to start this
First and
football
goal
game.
at the
And
8-yard
nice
line.
pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Ready. Ready, my son. Kill, 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 kill.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Oh, my son. Ready. Pull out. Ball 11.
Dobbins will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Oh,
The
my son.
Broncos will line up for the
Ready.
2-point
Ready,
conversion.
my son. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Will Lutz to kick
So
off
they went for
the
2 and
Broncos.
failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. First down, here's Scatterboot. Joe Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second and 9. To throw now, Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
It's a gain of
midfield.
21 yards.
Now a timeout called
And
for by the
Giants
offense.
First down.
So as they talk it over, we
First
step
and 10 at
aside.
the 48-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looking to throw, Dart. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after one. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Dart. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25 yards. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2nd and 16. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A play fake, and now it's Dart. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. An inside run with Scatteroo. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Dart. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown.
Darius Slayton. Touchdown.
Darius Slayton from 6 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away now from moving out in front. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Gano to kick off for New York.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now it's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Oh, my son! Away, away, away! Ready! My name is Hunt. Chill. Olay.
Throwing Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey.
Nix's pass
will go down as a gain of 6.
Here we go.
And that will bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Bombers, ready. My name is Hunt.
Here's Nix. Complete to Bryant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Captain.
Nix to the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Cortland.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Oh, my son! To the right, yep. Ready! My name is Hunt. Huddle.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Chill. Ole. Bombers.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught.
That makes
and it stretches their lead up to 8.
14. Giants 6. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for
Giants
2.
Will line up for the
They'll try and throw
conversion.
for it. Goes right side.
The game
and he's
14.
got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Captain,
and they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together.
Motion. Hey, motion. Ole. Chill.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
Intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On to give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 39-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Darts pass. Intercepted.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Off the play fake. Nix. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Almost set. Captain, ready. Ready, was hot. Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Chill.
A final shot before break. Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for New York.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new football game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Captain. Oh, my son! Ready! 180! Wait, hard! Away! Chill.
Working out of the gun is Nix. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw. Here's Nix. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, so far, a little bit no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Oh, my son! Ready! 180, hut! Chill. Away! Bombers!
Nix to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Troy Franklin. Incomplete. Paulson Adebo on the coverage.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son!
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Nix looking to throw again. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Sets up
this is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going. It's Nix. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Nix. And that's caught at the 2. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line. And they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion.
Will Lutz
after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Throwing his dart. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll give it to Scatteroo. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. A give, it's Scatteroo. And able to get this to the 31. Final minute now of the third quarter.
At the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, dart. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. On the handoff, this is Scatteroo. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
He was taken down.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go. Here's Dart. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown.
Robinson.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the third quarter. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the
throw.
Two-point conversion.
And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, This is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Inside the 10. They will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So on comes the Giant offense as they'll try for 2 here.
The Giants will line up for
Darn.
the 2-point conversion.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. Throwing after the interception. Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing Nix. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
2nd and 20 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down again. Brian Burns in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Here's Nix. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Oh, the return is Olszewski. pushing his way through. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Giant football, first and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Play action. Now Dart. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Jackson Dart.
Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay, ready?
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Dart. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Dart's pass. Intercepted.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Oh, my son! Chill. Ready?
Nix from the shotgun. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Franklin. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's first and goal.
Ole! Huddle! Oh, my son! Hey, ready? 180. Wait, hunt! Bombers. Ole! Captain.
Nix to the air. Throw outside complete. That's Harvey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
3 brings up second and goal at the Giants' 8-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Cortland.
Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Ready? 144. Go.
And now an audible here into something else.
Bombers. Ole! Captain.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Fourth and goal.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Almost set. Nice 44. Ready? Chill. Ole.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Let's go now. 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. As of getting just under 90 seconds remaining. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slide or something like that. I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Jackson darts.
Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. Look at the big man rumble. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final 1st down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.